Salvete omnes. Nomen mihi est canicus. Thank you for joining me for this live stream. Invite me to join a guild, Mystic Wrath. Sure. Okay, we just joined a guild. Level 53. Awesome. Let's see. If you just get up and teach them instead of... Okay. Alright, turn that off for now. I'm definitely not, definitely not interested in saying anything really good or bad about this group of people at right now. I really just want to make sure that this is a reasonable fit for what I'm trying to do. If they're looking for somebody that's gonna like be involved in raid and stuff, then I'm gonna have to beg out before I earn them any guild renown that I can lose. Okay, just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. Alright, what else do I need to do in the harbor? I need to do all the... There's two, There's two solo quests I know I need to do, so I'll do that while I'm sorting this out with them. Sorry, I just coughed right into the mic. Don't know what I was thinking. Sounds like this is a guild of relatively younger kids. And I'm in my 40s, so kid could be anything below 30. Okay. Looks like they're just looking for people to pick up renown, which is definitely in my wheelhouse. So seems like a pretty good fit for me. So provided there aren't any unforeseen complications. Perfect use is in Mystic Wrath. I don't know anything about them. So I'm going to assume that they are perfectly nice people until I'm proven otherwise.
With the thieves gone, Filver's goods are safe and
Oh, this is just 2 favor, but it's easy favor.
Laughs as you approach.
That dipsqueaks.
Just one. The Quickfoot boss gasps in disbelief as he falls to the ground.
And there we go. Got some guild renown.
You have searched every area within the miller's home save the basement. Ever bright lamps litter. The miller has told you the goods meant for the coin lords are in the back room of the basement. A particularly nasty looking iron defender charges forward.
Got that sound going to the right places.
You have acquired the miller's goods. Time to return them to Berrigan-Enge.
Didn't mean to hit the mic. All right. Level 57, I'm assuming they have a ship. Let's see what that's like. Okay. Fortification bypass. Spell pin. Positive and negative spell power. That's good. Okay. Plus 1 DCs. Armor class. Strength and wisdom. Reflex save. Intelligence and dex. Okay. All right, let's see what else we can do here in the harbor. Level 2s. I need to do information is key one more time. I haven't done Haverdasher. Walk the Butcher's Path. Alright, let's go do Walk the Butcher's Path.
You have set foot on the infamous Butcher's Path, a gauntlet that has inspired many grim tavern tales.
Alright, I'm going to go into this one with a certain level of hubris. I am severely overleveled. Yeah, you know what? I don't care if that one comes through. I'm gonna kill the guy at the end. Probably didn't need to use blood tribute there, but why not? What happens if I use... Alright. Okay, that does not use temporary hit points. So, we don't want to use that until we cut the cost entirely. So just one more action point,
somewhere very close by,
which I should probably get tonight, and then Supreme League won't cost me any hit points.
You have walked the butcher's path and lived. No easy feat, even for the bravest
Oh yeah,
of
we'll
warriors.
definitely get an action point tonight. Insulated 12. I think that might be the exact same. Oh no, that's acid resistance. I think I'd rather have electric resistance, to be honest. Okay, did I get Recovering the Lost Tome all the way through? Yeah. Oh, let's go do Dirk's Got a Secret.
You wish all these bones were a little cleaner. The air reeks of rotting meat. The floors, walls, and ceiling drip with ooze. It quivers as you approach, perhaps in anticipation. This room stinks a little less than the rest of this foul place. This probably marks it as the lair of a prince among kobolds.
So I'm recording this on Thanksgiving Day. I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving this year.
The second of the kobold chieftain brothers has
Anything
been
of use in
slain.
here? Not particularly. Alright, well, just recruiting lots of people. Awesome. So just strings of prayer beads. Alright, well, hopefully these are some good guys. I don't think that did any damage to me at all.
The bulging chest in this room.
Oh,
the first of the
goodness.
kobold chieftain brothers has been slain.
Wow, that wasn't enough. That's crazy. Alright, and I'm gonna go for Muckbane. I don't often go for Muckbane, but we're gonna see if we can find Muckbane. Where is it? There it is.
The rear section of the sewer has been opened.
I've got to run this quest 3 times regardless, so might as well take 3 shots at Muckbane. I have a Muckbane somewhere, but definitely not on this account. I also need to start thinking about magic missile protection. I might just have to use shield ones. I don't really want to. I find that to be rather annoying. I think Muckbane comes from an optional that spawns there. I think that's how that works. I don't do this very often. Alright, let's go run Haverdasher. I thought I had better goggles than what I'm wearing. What are you doing, cat? I mean, those are better than what I have on. That's clear. I thought I found better goggles than that, though. I mean, this I might need. I guess not. Alright, well. Whatever. Probably won't really need this hireling, but, you know, whatever.
A skittering sound beneath the floor sets your nerves on edge.
Let's see if these stop burrowing quite as much. Not really going to give them a whole lot of chance to burrow.
With a final spasm, the last scorpion collapses.
Okay, so now Supreme Cleave shouldn't cost anything at all. Power wants to attack up to 3 maximum lasts for 4 seconds. What's the cooldown of Supreme Cleave? Worthless. Okay. Tactful goggles. Oh, I don't need that. So, I mean, whatever. I'm around here. Let's just finish information is key. Alright, one more time. Guild buffs have been very helpful.
Across the room, you see an iron defender. The beast looks fierce. Approaching the creature may cause it to
So
leap
what's
to
the whole
action.
point of this? Okay.
Descending into the basement, you hear another sound of whirring gears and a
Might
guttural
respec out of
growl.
this. Let's see. I feel like I'm doing way more damage just with my sword.
You see one of Osgood's men making his way down the tunnel ahead. He hears you approach and starts running.
Oh. I'm gonna hold off on buying adventure packs for now. I'm gonna attempt to wait for things to be on sale and really play through and make sure that what I'm buying is filling in a gap of experience that I need.
You hear the grind and clatter of machinery from below and to the west. It sounds like something heavy is being ratcheted into place. You hear the rasp of stone against stone from somewhere above, as if a massive barrier is moving aside. The secret path ends in a well-kept warehouse. This is where Osgood stashes his illicit goods until they quite tell and attempts to growl in defiance. But the crumpled metal beast can only manage a... You lift the case and slide it onto your back. Quickly return to the Fairlane representative.
Quest turn in. Oh. I'm not sure if I spirit bound to Wayward Lobster. I'll just go and look. I'll see if there's a spirit binder on the ship. See what's going on downstairs. Collision with the 12. Trapsmith vendor. Okay, it does not look like they have a spirit binder on the ship. If I'm right, this is, I think this is the same size ship that I have. So, that's fair. But it is definitely nice to have a ship. And again, if you're playing the game, you can reach out to people or accept invitations if someone reaches out to you. You can also, if you group with people, you can ask for invites for ship buffs. Without joining the guild. So there are ways of getting ship buffs without necessarily committing to a guild. Let's see. Garrisons. We'll do another run around here. Oh, I've done garrisons at least once. All right, how much have I done garrisons? I don't want to do it again if I've... All right, I've done it on elite. Okay, so let's do butchers again. I think I went ahead and collected the quest. Yep.
You have set foot on the infamous Butcher's Path, a gauntlet that has inspired many grim tavern tales.
So far, I've been pretty underwhelmed with the Supreme Cleave. Give it a try here. 45. Well. Hard to see. No, it doesn't feel like it, but it's definitely it's doing good damage. Man, hold person, hold person, hold person. So no, it's worth having. It's pretty consistently doing more than a swing of a sword. Oh my goodness. Oh. So it's my understanding they only do this on hard. hold person is just their go-to. I don't really think there's a good source of freedom of movement at level 5.
Countless kobolds scratch and scurry somewhere very close by.
Alright, come on. Everybody join up. Everybody budge up. No. Someone left the guild. I guess that's gonna happen when you recruit people kind of out of the blue like that. A certain percentage of them are going to decide they don't want to do it. For me, as long as I don't find out that I joined a group of people that I profoundly disagree with and wouldn't want to be associated with, then I'm fine. And I would be shocked if that's what happened. I don't know, actually. I mean, it's reasonable damage, but it interrupts my attack animation in such a way that I don't know if it's worth it.
You have walked the butcher's path. No easy feat, even for the bravest of warriors.
Fortification. Get the quiver. Get some of those arrows out of my way. And this dude, Dirk's got a secret. And we'll have to deal with more hold monster.
You wish all these bones were a little cleaner. The air reeks of rotting meat.
Doesn't interrupt things too much.
The floors, walls, and ceiling drip with ooze. It quivers as you approach, perhaps in anticipation.
All right.
This room stinks a little less than the rest of this foul place. It's probably the second of the Kobold Chieftain brothers has been slain. The rear section of the sewer has been opened.
All right, cat. Sit there. I'll pet you when I can. Okay. I don't think I want to risk this. Is not blocked. Wait a minute. No, that's not going to work. There we go.
The bulging chest in this room could only belong to one of the first of the Kobold Chieftain brothers has been slain.
All right, take another shot at Muckbane. Okay, that would tell me that there is a red one around. There's Muck. Do we get Muckbane? We do not get Muckbane. Okay, Haverdasher. I'm sorry that this is so repetitive, but I would rather do these quests when I'm earning some experience than no experience at all. Although I imagine there may come a point where I'm doing quests solely for favor.
A skittering sound beneath the floor sets your nerves on edge.
I need to do the math to see if my guess is I'm going to have to buy quest packs in order to get to 2,500 favor, and so I'm curious how many I need.
With a final spasm, the last scorpion collapses.
And go through and look at the quests that I either know how to do or think I can learn how to do. Probably won't be doing raids, so that will have to come off the total. There's things like stealthy repossession that I really don't plan on doing. But if I can get favorite soul by spending by getting 2,500 favor, that's way better than accuracy 4. That's accuracy 3. Oh, that's why I had a better accuracy item. Okay, well, then in the meantime, I'm going to put these on. Let's just go ahead and do Haverdasher the last time through. Yes, I hear you. I hear you, cat. You'll get some pets. Oh, go.
A skittering sound beneath the floor sets your nerves on edge. With a final spasm, the last scorpion collapses.
Well, I'll make some money. I think that's a fair... I think it's a fair trade. I'm going to go for that. Okay, and I'm not going to use Supreme Cleave. Sunder. +2 to hit and damage. Oh my goodness, that's good. Alright, so I'm +3 strength while raging. If I drop below 80% health, I get a +2 to hit. Extra action boosts. Oh, hey. Hey, I love goat. Glad to see you again. I actually heard the notification sound that I got a chat. Thank you. It's not completely finished, but it works. I might even need to push out an update. I'm not really sure what the process is going to be for updating that to other people. But I did have to go through and fix the group, like the buddy bonus that they're putting out. I did not have that calculating correctly. But if you know like JavaScript and want to go in and fix your copy, by all means, do so. I think they're separate copies. What am I doing next? No, I don't need to do Garrison. I need to do Butchers a third time.
You have set foot on the infamous Butcher's Path, a gauntlet that has inspired many grim tavern tales.
Well, yeah, I mean, I got it working, but I didn't have the occasion to test it before. You know, they hadn't done a buddy bonus when I was working on it, so I didn't fully comprehend exactly how it combined. And it took a bit. I was getting, you know, like 1 or 2 experience points off in the calculation for a while, which was really frustrating. But I think I've got it down. The other thing that it doesn't account for is wilderness experience. Thank you. There's nothing in there for experience gems or monster manual experience. But the point was to get, you know, some idea of how far you could get, you know, under given circumstances, and, you know, would it really change things if you did, if you got ransack on every quest where it was available? Would that be the difference between
scratch and scurry somewhere very close by,
making it to level 4 or not? You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, well, I mean, it's something I noticed. I did I did experience gems to level 3. Did all of the level 1 quests on elite on elite or reaper, depending on what was available at level. And then did all of the level 2s except the solos. I'll admit I did not do the solos. Did all the level 2s except the solos and stealthy repossession on Reaper 1. With a no potion, but a greater tome of experience. And it wasn't enough to go from 3 to 4. Or from 4 to 5, sorry. It wasn't enough experience to go from 4 to 5. So I ended up redoing Cobalt's new ringleader, and I was still like 3,000 short, and I had a 3,000 gem. Yeah, and I only have 1% on my guild ship. It's just a guild that I have with my daughter, and we're only at level 50 something. I do have Voice of the Master, but I don't have the augment for level 1 stuff. So once I hit level 5, I'll throw my voice in and do that, but
you have walked the butcher's path and lived. No easy feat, even for the brave.
But for a third lifer, it's tough. I think I would really like them to maybe reduce it to just the second life penalty. Like just have first life so that people can get through quickly and learn the game. And then have the one step up where you could reasonably level up. Because if you did all those quests on Elite, you wouldn't even be close. You wouldn't even be close to going from 4 to 5 by doing all the level 2 quests on Reaper 1. And I think that's silly. Yeah. Well, and I mean, even regardless of the number of past lives you're trying to get, I mean, I get you. I'm not disagreeing with you. That is a factor. But I'm saying aside from that, and separately from that, if you give me X amount of level 2 quests and running it on Elite, because Reaper's supposed to be optional, if running that on Elite doesn't even get me close to going from level 4 to 5. Yeah, something. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because if you have, if you're on your 10th life, well, see, I'm on my 12th life, and I don't have a lot of those extra things that might make that easier. Because, I mean, I guess I could do it on Reaper 4, but that's not going to get me any more XP. And that's completely aside from the free-to-play problem. I mean, that's... this is a free-to-play account. And so, I haven't done Total Chaos or these because I can't. Now I'm doing everything 3 times, so XP on a first life, so XP is really not my problem right now. My problem's favor. Yeah. And
You wish
in terms
all these
of
bones were a little cleaner.
in
The
terms
air
of
reeks
content to
rotting meat.
run, they are, I think, doing a good job of filling in some of the bigger gaps in quests, either quests at all or quests that you might want to run. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and I'm okay with free-to-play being a little more challenging, you know? I think it should be possible, but I think it's a bit much to ask for them to say, "Hey, I want free-to-play to feel
Floors,
just like
walls, and ceilings
the people that pay."
It quivers as
Because
you
there needs to be
approach,
some tension. There needs to be
perhaps in
some
anticipation.
reason why you might go out and pay. Oh yeah, especially. I mean, I love Isle of Dread. You go into Isle of Dread at level 9, and just on Elite, just doing those on Elite. And now, granted, that's with a voice and stuff like that. You're gonna get to 10, and that's kind of what I'm talking about. You have that bit. You go in at level. You do it, and you. Oh yes, saga bonuses also. Oh, I probably couldn't get to 20 without sagas. I probably in a past life I probably
This room
get
sinks a little less than the rest
both
of this foul
Sharn
place.
sagas
This
2 or
probably
3 times.
causes the lair of a prince among kobolds. The second of the kobold chieftain brothers has been. The rear section of the sewer has been opened.
Yeah, again, it would be. I mean, it would be tough. And listen, they're adding those level 16s, 5 level 16s. That was really good. Adding Temple of Elemental Evil at level 8, changing that, made that section of the leveling process easier. And those 2 things are much more approachable for a free-to-play player. They're not 2,500 points like Isle of Dread. So, it's getting better. It's not like they're doing nothing to solve these problems. But they could go a long way by just eliminating the 3rd life penalty and just doing the 2nd life, and that would do a lot.
The bulging chest in this room could only belong to one of the kobolds.
Let's see if I get a Muckbane out of this one.
Chieftain brothers has been slain.
I didn't pull Muck on the first one, and then I pulled Muck on the 2nd run, but Muckbane wasn't in there. Yeah, and again, I agree. It would help kind of balance that out as more and more people are earning their 150th life. It would make a difference in balancing that out, but I think more than anything there should be a path to. You should be able to level playing, like you should be able to play level 2 quests on Elite, making them level 4. You should be able to go through and play the level 2 quests on Elite and go from 4 to 5. There should be enough content there, or the experience points should balance. So if you do every level 2 quest on Elite, that should be enough to get you the level. And I don't think that's unreasonable. And if they need to add more level 2 quests and keep the scaling the way it is, fine. But I don't think I should have to repeat Kobold's new ringleader 5 times. Hey, I got a Muckbane. Awesome. Alright, so now I have something to fight oozes with. And I think that's all of the harbor level 2s, except for stealthy. I don't do stealthy. Ooh, magma surge guard. It's interesting. Fire absorption. But I think I need the electricity absorption. At least while I'm dealing with kobolds. Okay, that might be a letter for more DDO points. Let's go check. Nope. Free agents. I'm glad you stopped in. Thank you for the interactions. I don't get that very much. And that's okay. I don't mind. I don't really do this to get noticed or anything. But it is fun to have somebody to talk to. Okay. Missing in action. Yeah. I don't know. Is Strimtom still going? I saw that he started. Yeah. Well, for me, I would normally watch Strimtom, but I'm watching the Mystery Science Theater Marathon, so gotta have my priorities.
As you make your way into the sewer, you are assailed by rank smells. The slick floor is equally foul.
Oh, are you a fan? They just announced that on I don't know if it's mst3k.com or gizmoplex.com, you can watch
Two crystals,
all of the originals that they have
there must
that they still have the license to
activate them within the tunnels.
For free. And they had announced earlier that they were doing that for the rest of the year, but the way this sounded, it was permanent. Now maybe I'm misinterpreting, but oh yeah, I know.
On the floor and
I do have a content
find
filter on.
signs of a significant force of kobolds.
But yeah, no, it's great. I've been a fan. I've given to at least something to both Kickstarters. Hey, listen, I understand, and I'm not personally not. It doesn't bother me personally, but there are, without getting into details because I don't want to dox myself, there are other roles that I have in life that would make content with a lot of cursing, even if it wasn't me cursing, that would make that problematic. So, but it's not a judgment thing. It's just making my life easier. And to some degree, I would like for my daughter to be able to watch these. And she's just 10, so. Yeah, and that's really it helps with that too. Just yeah, my daughter's
Bodies
10,
of some
so
of the missing adventurers litter the floor near the lever. There is a lever here. Perhaps it is tied to the crystals that power the gate.
but yeah, it's Mystery Science Theater is I like the new stuff. I understand why some people are not as big fans of the stuff from Netflix and later, but I've really enjoyed it. Yeah, see, I don't even know Omegle, so thanks for the warning on that. Yeah, it's always something. Okay. No, if she's on YouTube, it's usually people doing crafts and stuff. So, but yeah, it's weird, and I guess I don't know. I don't know how old you are, but I'm assuming you're within a couple decades of me. And I guess our parents had to face somewhat. Yeah, no. So we're exactly the same age. You know, our parents had to deal with VHS tapes and even later, like when we were teenagers, the internet. You know, I mean, even just, you know, bulletin board systems and Usenet and stuff, depending on what you were getting into as a kid. You know, my parents didn't know what any of that stuff was. I barely did some of it. You know, if I... Yeah. Well, that was, for me, eventually in my life, it got to be where I was in on the computer so much that if I got in trouble, I didn't get grounded to my room. I got sent outside. Yeah. But yeah, well, I mean, honestly, it got to be that way when I was, I don't know, probably 11, 12, 13. You know, I would just rather be in
There is a lever here. Perhaps it is tied
playing
to the crystals that power the
King's
gate.
Quest or Betrayal at Crondor or something like that. Than going out in the heat. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Well, I mean, I do this. The DDO is my midlife crisis. which I don't know if SSG wants to have as a marketing campaign, but instead of buying a Corvette and cheating on my wife, I'm playing a 16-year-old MMO.
All about you. You see the telltale signs of...
Oh yeah, yeah. I just don't know if they want to describe this as the best midlife crisis you can have.
You cleave the creature in twain. Return to the woman and tell her what you have learned.
But yeah, I'm sure I play this way too much. Oh yeah. Yeah, and I you know, I'm doing this free to play just as a challenge. I very happily pay my VIP. I think this game is worth the money. I just bought the ultimate Sharn for an alt account because it was $20, and it got me 145 astral shards for my guild. And it gives, I can, like, I've got a character on that account that's at level 17, and, you know, for me, I kind of need Sharn. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, it is. That's not a terrible way to look at it. That does make a difference. If you're going to spend points anyway. Yeah, I mean, you'd almost be dumb not to if you don't own Sharn. Even just the $6. You know, I'm tempted to do it on this just because I can, but that kind of defeats the whole point of the challenge.
Vents spew noxious fumes into the tunnel. There does not seem.
But it's hard. It's hard not to.
Their flow.
I really wish they'd bring back the Ravenloft.
Lower this half of the bridge. Lower
99 points.
Half may require a short swim.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of been my thing. I don't know if you've been to my YouTube channel, but that's kind of been my thing. Is free to play stuff. Not that I think that's the way people should play. Yeah, I honestly, maybe not permanently 99 points, but I think they should do that 99 point thing often.
Before you lies a dark and stagnant
for Ravenloft,
it appears to be
Shadowfell
the safest place to leap.
And Motu. I honestly, I would like to see them do the quest pack code every year to 18 months. Also, I can understand not wanting it to be a regular thing. Like,
the magic barrier.
I can understand them not wanting it to be something that people can anticipate, but I definitely think they should. Actually, I think they should take everything that's more than 10 years old and make it free. And just automatically, if once it hits 10 years old, it's free. Quest packs, expansions, everything. Yeah, but I mean, they did some of that with Lotro, so maybe they can see some success over there and move it over here. Yeah, keep and go out and get more. Like, bring in and keep. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, all we can do is hope. You know, I got my neighbor playing. He's been playing WoW for 15 years.
As you make your way into the sewer, you are assailed
And
by
I
rank
set him up with a
smells.
paladin,
The slick
and he said he had
floor
fun.
is equally foul.
So we'll see. He's definitely the kind of person that if he enjoys it, he would be willing to.
Dull and lifeless.
He'd be willing to pay for it.
There must be a mechanism to activate them within the tunnels. Along the floor and walls of the sewer.
Yeah.
Find signs of a
I mean, it
significant
depends on what you like. For no, you're right, and I would say the same about Barbarian. Honestly, I don't particularly care for Barbarian personally, so this has not been the most fun experience for me. But if all you want to do is see thing hit thing, it's kind of hard to beat. Okay, so I can't search these. So I'm going to be jumping through electric. I'm going to be jumping over electric bolts. It's going to be fun. It's been a long time since I haven't had the ability to search that because I've got
some of
Frogo.
the missing adventurers
So
litter
even
the
if,
floor near the lever.
Well, Blood Tribute probably will.
There is a lever here.
Blood Tribute will
Perhaps
probably get
it
me
is
through.
tied to the crystals that power the game.
And my my large unconsciousness range. Oh goodness, man! When I was doing the the first 100 favor on all the servers, and I finally, yeah, it is. I finally, ooh, dark blue ironstone. I finally finally broke down and got out another account that had the quests on Elite, just to cut down on the time. And ooh, I jumped right into that one, but it didn't register, so whatever. And doing some of the, why was I worried that nothing happened? I don't think I took any damage at all. But doing Walk the Butcher's Path on Elite when I'm level 2 is pretty tough. And Blood Tribute really makes all the difference. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to search these, and these are spike traps. These are nothing. Spike traps are the least scary, as long as there's room to maneuver.
The bodies of missing adventurers litter the floor near the lever. There is a lever here. Perhaps it is tied to the crystals that power the gate.
So the Mystery Science Theater Thanksgiving Marathon is on YouTube if you want to turn it on. And I imagine they're posting it to mst3k.com later also, so you'll be able to watch it. And for the brand new season, they actually got Joel back. Like Joel's been involved since the Netflix stuff, but he's actually
All about you.
hosting
See the
2 of the
telltale signs
episodes
kobolds moving
this season.
through the sewers.
So there's actually three different hosts this season, and they're all together. It's not like season 4 when Joel left in the middle of Mitchell.
Leave the creature in between. Return to the
They're all
woman and
there at
tell
the
her
same
what you
time.
have
It's,
learned.
I mean, whatever plot nonsense, but I've enjoyed it. They've done some good movies, including one that I was okay with my daughter watching, which was fun for me to get to do that with her. When she's a little older, we'll watch all of them all the time, but some of the comments they make are she's not going to understand. How am I doing on favor? Hey, 25 points. Yeah, and I remember them.
Cascades of water
I remember
tunnels.
not catching some of those things. Like I can remember some of the stuff and hearing them now, and realizing I didn't fully understand what on earth was going on at the time. But
Then spew noxious fumes into the tunnel.
when
There does
you know,
not
I
seem to be a way
like
to disrupt
the
their
first
flow.
is it? I think it's the first Gamera.
Levers on the
they make a
wall might
comment
be
about,
used to lower this half of the bridge.
about Japanese
The
tentacle
second half
porn.
may require a
And that's all they say, is just, I mean, they basically just say the words Japanese tentacle porn. And I don't have to explain that. Which is just terrible, because like that's almost the only thing in the entire episode that I don't like. That is problematic for me. Or maybe no, that's Prince of Space. It's Prince of Space, not
before
Gamera.
you
Prince of
lies a
Space is one
dark
of my
and
favorites.
stagnant pool of water.
Love Prince
It
of Space.
appears to be the safest place to leap.
Oh goodness, yeah. Like, I really wish I could get a hold of the Cartoon Network versions of Dragon Ball. Because I think my kid would like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. But I don't know if I'm old enough to watch Dragon Ball.
The magic barrier's strength seems to bleed away.
Oh, do I have an action point? I think I have an action point. I do have an action point. I'm thinking strike through. Or do I want sprint boost? Yeah, I'm East Coast too, but my family is at a condo at the beach, so I have the house to myself, so I can do this. But yeah, have a great time, and get caught up on Mystery Science Theater, and I'll do this from time to time, and so if I see you again, it'd be great. If not, I'll ping you on either. Are you in StreamTom Discord? But if not, I'll see you in his stream, I'm sure, at some point. Dude, you have a like? Don't you have a 12-year-old? 12-year-olds can shovel snow. Oh. All right. Well, have a great night, man. Yeah. I gotta work on that one myself.
As you make your way into the sewer, you are assailed by rank smells. The slick floor is equally foul. Two crystals, dull and lifeless, flank the gate. There must be a mechanism to activate them within the tunnels. Along the floor and walls of the sewer, you find signs of a significant force of kobolds. The bodies of some of the missing adventurers litter the floor near the lever. There is a lever here. Perhaps it is tied to the crystals that power the gate.
Oh. Sorry to be quiet. I had a good time talking to I Love Goat. And just focusing on the game a little bit. I am pretty... I guess this is it for level 2s for me. From what I'm actually going to do. Ooh, ouch. That hurt. That hurt a lot. So let's get Blood Tribute going. Until he can heal me. think it's this way, isn't it?
The bodies of missing adventurers litter the floor near the lever.
I don't really feel the need to go around and kill
There is
every
a lever here. Perhaps it is tied
every
to the
monster in
crystals
this.
that power the
I'll
gate.
fight whatever I come across. This way? Yeah, this way. Oop.
All about you. You see the telltale signs of kobolds moving.
I haven't raged this whole time. I need to rage more often. I get +3 to strength. So what is my strength while I'm raging? 29? Yeah.
You cleave the creature in twain. Return to the woman and tell her what you have learned.
So it's guaranteed to put me up at least one to hit and damage. So it's basically an accuracy and a deadly. See this one more time.
Cascades of putrid water rush through these echoing tunnels.
Oh, there's one more.
Vents spew noxious fumes into the tunnel. There does not seem to be a way to disrupt their flow. Levers on the wall might be used to lower this half of the bridge. Lowering the second half may require a short swim. Before you lies a dark and stagnant pool of water. It appears to be the safest place to leap.
Lies dying. The magic barrier's strength seems to bleed away.
Okay. Metamorphic goggles of accuracy. Don't need that. Okay, I believe that is all of the 2s that I can do. Yep. Okay. So I think that is going to do it for now. I think that's a good stopping point for the video. So I will say gratias vobis ago. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next time when I start on level 3s. Si waletis, ego waleo, walete.